back with another Arcane reaction. It has been a minute since seeing the last episode, so some things might be hazy, but it was quite the reunion of the two sisters there. Vi was so sort of shocked to see, you know, Jinx and what Powder had become, her fighting prowess, and how confident she was in herself and in battle. Because we hadn't really fully appreciated, you know, Powder / Jinx on the battlefield in that way. I think she was so quick. Victor finding out more about the organic nature of the Arcane and trying to save his life. I don't know, but it seems like he's going to be pushed to go to above and beyond to make it work. And I think that's going to be the catalyst that might actually have, you know, grave consequences. As Heimerdinger was saying, Heimerdinger voted out of the council, the forced retirement by Jace, by his mentee. That's so wild. And, you know, inadvertently, Jace is, you know, actually, you know, losing power, losing influence by doing that, because this is somebody who was on his side, his ride or die. And obviously, we're giving Medarda more power by doing this, because now she's going to be his mentor, you know, and he's also in her bed as well. And I think he doesn't understand how manipulated he's being and how he's going to, you know, be an asset to the dark side. Getting a little bit of Victor's backstory was really interesting too, and I know there's some clues there for what's about to happen. My first thought is Victor sort of like a mage? Is he going to become a mage? That's kind of where my head is going with that. Full-length watch-alongs on the Airlex is going to be on the Patreon, so please join the Patreon and support if you can, which I appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, engage with the video. Thank you. With that, let's go ahead and watch. Oh. What's this right now?
I declare war on anybody standing in the way of what I dream for. How could you ignore?
Is this a new theme? These are the Fireflies. Maybe this is the story of Vi getting into it with the Fireflies and us learning more about them. Oh god, okay.
I knew it was a mistake trusting you.
Oh, and Kate too.
This isn't Silco, it's someone else.
How do you know?
Because we'd already be dead.
When were you planning to tell me that your lunatic sister works for him?
Just as soon as you came clean about what the hell you're really doing down here.
Exactly.
Stop! Get your hands off of me! Leave her alone! Let me go!
Vi?
Oh, they took only Vi. Yeesh. And you know how unscrupulous they are. Oh, wow. That's how they look. Yeesh. You're gonna get an earful, aren't you?
You shy? Or just ugly?
Let's see it. Yo, who is this? Oh!
Good for a dead girl.
Ekko?
Oh! That is Ekko!
What do you know about this?
Oh my god,
Nothing.
I totally
What the hell
blanked.
is this all about? It's me, Vi. Same person who used to take you down to the junk heap and hose you down when you got covered in grease.
That is Ekko. That small man or whatever, what they called him. I didn't recognize him at all.
I thought you were dead. Now you show up with a Pilty and give her a tour of the lanes?
You were following us. So you just come out swinging?
Gee, I wonder who I learned that from.
Should have learned more. You still punch like a little boy.
And you still block with your face.
I remember when you wouldn't stand up to me.
He's changed.
I missed
Oh,
you, little man.
little man. That's my man, little man. Oh, that's her brother. That's his sister. But it's been so long. So much has happened.
It's always the same. The subjects wither and rot.
Wow, yeah.
Perhaps the error resides not with your calculations, but
But with the organic material.
with your subjects. We have the capacity to change our nature.
Oh no, not this.
Shimmer?
A variant that should provide everything one needs to survive a violent transition. I must warn you, if you take this path,
There's no turning
they
back.
will despise you. Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress. It's why I parted ways with Heimerdinger.
Why I parted ways with Heimerdinger.
Jace will understand.
They used to be allies.
Perhaps.
Jason's not gonna understand. Oh god. What, a lot has changed. Look at Jace. What are you getting ready for? You're a counselor. Medarda.
Hammerwork is such a delicate art.
How'd you find me?
You're the de facto head of the...
She has a GPS on you.
This border shutdown has people agitated.
They should be.
Look at that. Jinxes.
It's an explosive. I tried taking it apart and it nearly killed me. Whoever built it knows exactly what they're doing.
Of course.
This and Shimmer. It's hard to believe what they're capable of.
What, the Undercity? They? So let's retaliate.
Is that what's really bothering you?
He was my mentor, Mel.
And you pushed him
And I
out.
betrayed him.
Well, she loved that.
Everything you said about him was true. My family cast me out, and yet part of me still loves them.
They cast you out because you were an evil, lying woman.
No more red tape. You can bring Hextech to the masses, just like you've always dreamed.
It's just... never mind.
Chase is looking good. What has he been doing?
I'll store the council, but they'll soon need their leader. Try not to lose your nuts.
Okay. I see what you're doing there, Medarda. Look at her, slinking away like a cat. God. Oh, her leg was bleeding. The firefly. So this is probably like a spy device.
I didn't lose her. They took her.
She cares about the enforcer. Who saw it?
That's shot.
Oh, she's just some stupid topsider. Ah!
Showing the fracture of her mind. Oh God, what a shot. That's the device. Maybe Vi sent it somehow? It's so wild that this is Ekko. This is Little Man. I didn't catch it at first. I thought it was a new character. I didn't have any reason to believe that he would be there. And I hadn't thought about him for a while too.
Pretty cool, huh? When I first saw it, I knew this was the place. If a single seed can make it down here, so could we.
Right.
Silco flooded the lanes with Shimmer. Everyone here was an addict or a victim.
Yeah.
They needed somewhere safe to start again.
Their eyes are green.
Powder's gone, Vi. All that's left is Jinx, and she belongs to
You're
Silco.
wrong. She's still in there.
It's tough.
I got one more thing to show you.
The people that have died. Oh.
This is everyone we've lost.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
The price of our freedom. Some of it was enforcers, most was Silco.
Silco.
Your sister works for him not because she has to,
She wants
but because
to.
she wants to.
She drank the Kool-Aid. She refuses to believe it. Why would she? Because she remembers Powder. You know, that's a hard thing to reconcile. That's a really beautiful painting, by the way, even though it represents tragedy. Oh, Victor, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't drink it. You can't drink it, Victor.
Thank you for alerting me, Sheriff. Do you have any idea how this looks? I order a blockade and my own partner violates it. You ordered this? There are people down there who seem hell-bent on destroying us.
I told you I knew someone.
Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity. They're dangerous.
Wow.
I'm from the Undercity.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Who are you, Jace?
I've had a lot on my plate.
Yeah, a lot on your plate, Medarda.
No, he said nature was resistant to this sort of tampering.
He's gonna take it. He's gonna take the Shimmer variant. Jace, I expected better from you, Jace, but you know, let's just keep on blaming Medarda, because it's more fun that way.
We're bleeding money, and for what? It's losing control.
This design is so good.
We aren't due for an assembly.
Well, they're rebelling.
Profits have been plummeting.
He's right. Merchandise is frozen at the border.
It's their own council.
What's your plan to fix this?
Here we go.
Better to have some trade than none at all.
What's about to happen?
How are you meant to bring Piltover to heal if you can't handle your own people? Huh?
Ooh, oh, he's gonna get you now, right now. What is that? Oh, they're gonna put a gas in here. Oh, they're gonna blow it up.
Have you forgotten where we came from? The mines they had us in? But I pulled you all up from the depths. offered you a taste of topside and fresh air.
He's not gonna give him anything.
I gave you life.
Here we go.
Purpose.
Please. Please.
He's gonna wait till it's on his... That's how...
Don't forget again.
That's how he keeps them on a tight leash. Wow.
Good meeting.
I mean, that alone should tell you, like, if you're on this board, this is how you want to be treated? Is that how you want to be spoken to? Will never be me. Medarda, what's your sick, evil plan? Tell us.
Piltover looks vulnerable.
It's too soon. Jace isn't ready.
For what? For what, Medarda? Tell us.
This arrived for you.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Whose seal is that? I don't recognize it. Her family crest? Medarda.
Let her go. I brought her here. It's me you want.
My hero.
You're... But I thought they were hurting you.
Conniving with the enemy. Oh god, I don't like when he does that thing.
Let me help you with that.
Where have you been, Jinx?
Here, there, chasing down dead ends.
God, look at her nails are pink and blue.
I didn't know. Marcus never told me she was in Stillwater.
The lies you tell.
I wanted to protect you. She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal, not for you. Have you forgotten how she left you?
The manipulation.
Who found you? I am your family. Everyone else betrays us.
They had a big fight because half of their family died. Most of their family died.
More than ever.
And you manipulated her. And now you want to tell more lies?
Have to complete the weapon.
Yo.
It's beautiful.
If your people had your way, it'd be rubble and ash.
Call it out.
Your people hunt us like animals. Silco pays them to do it.
That's not possible.
The blue, yeah.
You got it. You have to let me take that back.
Why?
If enforcers are becoming more aggressive, that's why.
We could beat Silco with this.
That won't solve things.
Easy for you to say.
Right.
This is our best shot at setting the record straight. This city needs healing. Let me help you.
We need Kate on the council. That's the voice of change.
I have a friend on the council. Let me take the gemstone to him.
I mean, that friend is slipping it away further and further.
They may have found a way to utilize the gemstone.
Well, do we know this for certain?
We can't afford to wait to find out.
What are you suggesting?
Yeah, tell us. Storm in there?
We should prepare our own countermeasures.
Oof, here we
You
go.
want us to build weapons? Absolutely not.
That's what she wanted this whole time.
Heimerdinger would never go for this.
Heimerdinger's in action is what brought us here. I'm only asking you to prepare to defend your people. If we're lucky, we'll never need to use it.
Wow. Yeah. Make technology and never use it. Yeah, that's has happened in history. This is what Heimerdinger was talking about. This is the next level.
You cannot be considering this.
He
What
always
if she's
does.
right?
He always does.
Are we just gonna stand by while they attack us?
We agreed Hex Tech was to improve lives.
We may not have a choice.
Well, be careful. It's activated.
There is always a choice.
I need to think.
Maybe think outside of Medarda's bed. Maybe that's a good place to start from. Jace. Because clearly you're not thinking straight. Oh my god, he's gonna take it right now. He feels like this is the only option. This is Heimerdinger. He's going to see, Heimerdinger is going to see that guy. The
We call
guy.
them firelights.
It's from our ally.
Never seen so many, though.
Firelights. He's going to see his old friend. Oh, Victor, there's still time. There's still time. Victor, no! And then he's gonna what, take his blood and then put it in there? Shimmer plus him plus his blood. Oh! Oh, it's changing him. It's fusing with him. Oh no, Victor, what have you opened? What door? And that guy wanted that to happen. And we thought we had problems. Something's not right.
I can't leave her again.
You can't change her.
I have to try.
Right. That's her sister. Is that Vi? Oh God. Look at that. Ooh.
Shut up.
She's going to misinterpret that.
Not again.
If only she could hear her saying that she needs to find her. She won't do that. Not again. The sheriff.
I have proof.
He's bought and paid
Silco's
for.
behind everything.
He's bought and paid for. That's why he's here.
Show me.
Never hand over your leverage. Never hand it over. Show from afar. Show from afar.
Shit.
Get out of here. Watch. Oh! Oh no! Oh God!
I told you to leave this alone.
Wow. Oh, the fire lights. What are they gonna do? Shot Ekko, so they're gonna tell you about it right now. What if they explode or something? No, they are not organic. They are bombs. Oh my God. What if it was Jinx that did that? Oh! Oh, they stopped blowing up people on this show. Oh, it hit his metal. Thank God. Yeah, it was Jinx. She set them up that way. She rigged them with explosives to look like the flies. Oh my God, Kate. What, did she shoot her? Stop.
Tell my daughter.
Oh God, Sheriff! He's gone. He's gone. That girl is without a father. Oh my God. Oh, Ekko. Be careful. Oh, look at that.
Go!
Oh, she's leaving her sister again. Look at the circumstances. Now she has blood in her eyes. She's seen red now, fully.
Oh, look who it is. The boy savior.
The boy savior. Oh! He said, oh, it's about to be a fight. I want to see this. Oh! Oh my God. Look at this design. Oh! Oh, he got hit there? Oh, this is how it happened. This is what happened. They're replaying it. Oh no! Ekko! Ekko, slow down. Slow down. And look at what you're doing. That's still powder at the end of the day. But she's gonna use this. Oh no! No, 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 no. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh my God. But she's there though. She's still there. How can she do that? So much destruction. That was such a nice intercutting with them as children. So much pain, so much pain, so much loss. God, I hope they're okay. Oh, that's it. The boy savior. Come on. I love the introduction, the reintroduction here of Ekko. We had not seen Ekko for so long that I didn't even remember or think that he would have any importance after that time. So I didn't even recognize him, honestly. But what a comeback it was. He seems so just like his own person now, whereas before he was such a secondary character to what was going on. He was very like ingenious. Like he was like how he was spying and how he had the contraptions. He had always been someone who was inventive and interesting. All of them, I think, all of them. Vi, Powder, himself, of course with Vander, that whole family. I think the Undercity in general has been, just because of their circumstances and how rough it is to live there, you have to find your own way. You have to be inventive. You have to be skillful. You have to have your own, way of doing things, because no one is coming to do it for you. There's no welfare. There's no, anything else. So everybody has what they're good at, and you can see that here with Ekko, how grown he is, and how much purpose he has about what he's doing. He's had to pick up the pieces since Vi left, since Powder became Jinx, since Silco has ravaged the Undercity, in the absence of Vander, who was keeping him in check before. And they've had to rise up, they've had to figure it out, they've had to grow up pretty quickly, calling him the boy wonder. That's exactly, what he's had to become, without without the grown-ups that have been there in his life before. So imagine that. We see that all in him. There was such well done work there, and it really is. There's a lot of pain there. That him showing the painting of all the ones we've lost. You really see the magnitude of what has happened. The show really kind of moves very quickly, and they jump forward in time. Sometimes they have those moments where they take a breather and show you, hey, here's what has happened. Here's how it has affected all these characters in the meantime. Time has passed. Like these characters were, little kids when we started, and now they've had to step into those adult shoes, and they've grown. Yeah, it really is a sight to see. I thought the design, the work, the animation work done this episode was really, really very interesting, very cool. Just great work all around. The fight sequence, showing the history, Powder, Ekko, Little Man coming together, having to fight each other, but like, it's like they were on the same side before. They were a family, and hopefully they still can be. But now they're on opposite sides, even within the Undercity. And having Vi there, and then you have Kate, and just them mixed up in this whole thing. So much has happened to fracture the mind of Powder, Jinx, and how she doesn't see clearly anymore about what's going on. Everything just has a filter on it because of how much pain and how much, she feels like she's been betrayed, and I can't really trust anyone. So she's like in a corner, that little girl in a corner, having to bite and scratch and do whatever she can to protect herself. You can see the sort of the demon on her shoulder, in a sense, which are, her allies, her family, her people. And of course, Piltover, the upper city, is going through its own thing now. Look at what happened with Victor. Victor had to resort to extreme measures because he's failing, and he's not getting anywhere with his trying to figure out the arcane, and now he's fully gone and done it, mixing the blood with the shimmer and himself, and with all of it coming together. We saw that there was a change in the box, or change in something there. Clearly we're going to start the next one with something else going on. Is he going to be like sort of like a physical manifestation of some of the power that's inside that thing? He's obviously going to be transformed somehow, but like, I'm thinking of how Shimmer transforms people into more like beastly versions, stronger, or is it going to be something different based on the fact that the Shimmer was altered, as well as we're mixing this with the arcane? So I'm interested to see what that looks like. I don't know. I hope Victor is still himself, but I doubt that he's still going to be the same person. Jace is in a very tricky position. Just a very tricky position. I think he doesn't know how much he's being manipulated by Medarda, in my opinion, and as well as the events of what's going on with, the gemstone being stolen, and then with Kate going down there. He's very afraid of the Undercity. He's now in a position, being a counselor, where he feels like he has to do certain things, protect the people, but like going into the whole weapons thing is something that that's not what they did this for. That's not why they were pushing so hard. And remember, Jace was the one standing there in front of the council begging to consider that this could be used to protect, to heal, to build the city, and he became Piltover's hero, and now he's going to turn into a Lex Luthor type character and start getting into the into the dark side of having something so powerful. Because once you build a weapon, and to say that that weapon may not be used or use it as a threat, you're kidding yourself. You know that weapon will be used. Chekhov's gun, that weapon that will be used offensively, and especially when you have people on the council who are going to move to make that happen. I can see at some point Jace being voted off the council, or him being silenced in some way, and Medarda, joining the other side, or at least manipulating him in that way. So I can see him losing some of the power that he thinks he has now when he decides to either step up for himself or go against what they want for their own benefit. So I just think he has bad bedfellows or whatever, and he's in a very tricky position. So he has to figure out what's important to him and stick with those around him who are giving him good insight and not the bad ones. But that's going to be very hard for him. The show is really taking a turn, and it always takes a turn, but this turn right now is kind of wild. This last arc here, I think this is the last arc of the season. So, it's going to be explosive. That's for sure. Well, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.